So you guys know I'm adding on to the machine shop, and the building starts today. This has been a long time coming. You guys haven't seen that. Nowadays, everything takes forever. I mean, forever. So this building has been on order for a very long time. Typically, they would actually attach to that building, but we can't do that here because that building is insulated. Well, we could. We chose not to. So what we did is we added another column right up to the building, right here, and obviously one on the other side, and then we're just going to put another truss on here. So these are going to be two separate buildings, and then they're just going to join them together from the outside, just the sheet metal, not the frame. So again, this is where the building goes. These are the pipes, and they're welded to the anchor plates that we put in the concrete. And out here is where the lean-to is going to be. That's what these other columns are for. Have those columns out there. We're gonna have a lean-to. We put road base in here, and then we rolled it, everything all around. That's what we've been doing. So everything looks good. Everything is moving right along. Not a single crack on the concrete. Of course, now that I said that, I'm more than likely gonna get some. Concrete is gonna crack, so just might as well get used to it. You guys can see a lot of stuff happening today and this week. After that, we gotta get the overhead doors in here. We gotta get electrical. We gotta get foam insulation. There's so much more to do, but we can get the building and the overhead doors, then everything else happens inside. And that way, if it just goes to raining or it gets really cold, it won't matter, because then we can still work inside. So work in progress, as always. All right, so the cold front is here. You can see I had to put on a hoodie and of course change my cap because blue, right? These guys are making really good progress. You can see the trusses are up. So things are going well. The material has been delivered right there. These are the sheets. They're gonna go on the roof. We are doing what's called a continuous roof, just like this one. So it's a continuous sheet from one end to the other. That's why they are so long. And of course, those are the roof purlins, and the guys are welding the trusses right now. So of course, the trusses are also continuous roof. They are arched, as you can see. They paint them down here before they put them up in the air. All they do is they take a smaller version of this truss and they turn it upside down. They had to cut into that other building just the sheets so they can attach to the trusses to the other building. And of course, this one's going to be separate but together. I mean, the framework is not attached, only the sheet metal. The overhead door is going to go right here. This is going to be a big overhead door right in the center of the building. It goes from pretty much from there all the way to the other pipe. And in the back, we're going to have another small overhead door, and then we're going to have a walk door right next to it.
Push me around, see if it'll roll. Let's go. Hell yeah. Dude, this is awesome. I feel like the king.
So this is day 2 of the metal building build. You can see these guys are getting it done. They already got all the roof purlins on. They're all on here. And now they are working on the wall purlin. So we're using 4-inch purlin on the walls. These are American-made purlins. The difference, you can get some Mexican purlins. They're both 4 inches here. The difference in the American purlin is the Mexican purlin is only 1.5 inches, where the American's 2 1/4. So a lot beefier on the American purlins. Because this is going to be outside, we use galvanized purlins because they're going to be exposed to the weather. Obviously, in here, the red purlins, because it's going to be covered up. Down here on the bottom, you can see these purlins are upside down, and then they're going to use, see those holes right there? they're gonna drive an anchor bolt through them, and they have this sticky tape. They put that down, and that ensures that the purlins are stuck to the. They're not against the concrete, but they're also not. It doesn't let any air go through, because this thing's gonna be fully insulated. So as you can see behind me, we got a door. These guys are just killing it. Look at this. Got our door. That's where we're gonna obviously walk in. We have the big overhead door. It's framed right here. And of course then over there we have another small overhead door. And then we're gonna have another walk door. You can see these guys also painted everything. Everything's painted. And tomorrow they're gonna finish framing. He's right there. He's actually painting. They paint all their welds. Nothing is exposed. Good work right there. After the walls, they do the roof. Then that's it. After that, I have to wait because the overhead door company's coming in to put the doors. But they're, believe it or not, they're running behind. So we're gonna have to find a way to close it in, so that we can do the floors in the meantime. Yeah, so anyway, I want to do the floors before the doors get installed, because I don't want the building just sitting here. And we also got to get foam insulation in here, electrical, air, and I know, I talked about the airlines right here, all these airlines, and a lot of you freaked out about the fact that I put them in the concrete. But I have an idea. I have an idea that you may like. I know they're not supposed to come from the ground up. I know. But I have an idea that might just work. We just gotta try. Come back and we'll show you the rest of it. In the meantime, keep them centered. Bye-bye.